Okay, my name is Dr. Jennifer Ray, and I'm going to be your Spanish instructor this semester. And even though we don't meet until tomorrow, I thought I would go ahead and introduce myself and introduce some of the stuff for the class. This is me right here. I am only teaching this class, so I will be on campus from 2 to 3 right before our class every day, and then through our class. This is a phone number with an extension at which you can reach me. This takes you to my phone at my full-time job. My office office is Wilson 120E, and my email is jray1@highpoint.edu. Okay, so, and I do use Blackboard. So if you go into Blackboard, this is our site. If you go down here for a course description, it'll tell you, I think I took this straight from the syllabus, it just kind of tells you what we're doing in 1010, so you might want to read over that. I just showed you my information, which is also under my instructor information. Here's our syllabus. I have it in 2 formats. I'm not sure which is which. So you'll want to, I'm going to try to make a copy of this. There it is. I'm going to make this is the DOC one, but I'm going to make a copy of your syllabus. It might take a minute. The DOC might, oh, it came up pretty quickly. So anyway, there's a copy of your syllabus. I'm going to try to make a copy of that to have for you for the first day as well. Right here, I have a link that takes you to a YouTube video that explains how to set up your Skype in case you ever want to meet that way. I had one student in my class last year who did like to meet who met with me once via Skype, and Skype is just kind of nice because we can, I made this video for the other school that I teach at, but you guys have the exact same thing here at High Point, and we can use it's basically like there's texting features, so it's kind of like we're texting back and forth on the computer, and I think you can actually put the app on your phone and use it as texting. I just have to know when you're on there so I can pull up the app. And then it can also be, we could video chat, or I can share my screen with you. This student, we shared the screen and we video chatted. So anyway, that's just another option for communication between us. There's your book right here. So I've got these tabs on the side that kind of label where I'm going to put stuff. So that's a picture of your textbook. If you look up the bibliographic information, the picture is going to look a little differently, but they actually customized it for High Point University. So if you see the one with the various hands making a circle, and it says Gente 2015 release, that's the same book, but this is the cover that High Point chose to use. This takes you to a link to the bookstore that gives you the information, and that's the bibliographic information of our book. Let's see, what else is there? We are also using my language labs or my Spanish lab. So if you click right here, I've made a video that tells you how to get set up in my Spanish lab. My Spanish lab changed a little bit, but I think the instructions for how to get set up will still be the same. It's just the actual My Language Labs is not quite as colorful as it used to be. This is our course code, which you're going to need in order to get into my class once you set yourself up in My Language Labs. If you need anything My Spanish Labs related, this is the number that you can call for Pearson. I think I said this was a video. Not sure why I have a video on there twice. I'll have to double check because one of those should be deleted. This is also a little handout that tells you how to get set up on My Language Labs, and that's a picture, and this is the same information I think as a PDF form. So anyway, so that tells you how to get started. So if you click on the video.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to.
It's just a video of me telling you how to get yourself set up. So if you watch that, it'll help you know how to be set up in My Language Labs. Homework. This is where I will put all of your assignments. So, and I'm going to try to leave everything open instead of putting it in a folder. I don't know, I use Moodle as well, and I like how everything's open. So we'll see how this goes. If it's confusing to you, let me know, and I can start putting stuff in folders. But I just put a little heading. I'll do it maybe a different color. And then below there are, this one happens to be a discussion board, and then this is taken from My Language Labs, the activities that I want you guys doing in there the first couple weeks. So I try to do pretty much all of chapter 1. So these are just various assignments and their due dates for things that you need to do in Chapter 1. And I'm trying to think if there should be another instructional video. So when I'm referring here to the Chapter 1 videos, I'm referring to the videos here, and I also have this one broken out that way. It'll say Chapter 1. Then here's a handout for the vocabulary of Chapter 1. I try to go through, here it comes. Is it coming? And you might want to download this. This doesn't look. But anyway, so I go through and I try to make pictures and sentences, introduce the vocabulary to you, and I'll be going over this in class. But then additionally, I have various videos that go over the topics in each chapter. I'm trying to make videos because we're a flipped classroom, so we're going to do a lot of stuff in Spanish, but I try to do grammar explanation in English. I'll try to make videos for you like the one I'm making here.
So if I write that,
so this one
in
goes over, if you keep scrolling through it, it's going to go
English,
over the
you would
verbs
use
there.
to.
And so anyway, and this one goes over llamarse and the articles and gender, making words plural, etc. And I'll start adding stuff for each chapter. We're hopefully going to get through, and this should go up here with Chapter 1. We're hopefully going to get through Chapter 6. So I'll try to make videos for each lesson, and I'll try to make the vocabulary handout for each lesson. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to go ahead and contact me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can. The only other thing right here, I have rubrics. I went ahead and posted. This may change. There's the rubric that comes from Pearson that I like to use, and this was a rubric that was used to grade a final for the class that I taught last semester, and I don't know if the department will change that or not. So for now, those are the rubrics that I'm going to go by. If, however, in the future they decide to change something, I'll let you guys know. So anyway, again, I look forward to meeting you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a great